Kaprizov, we all know he's good. Minnesota loves him, right? Last year he won the Calder, so he's definitely on the NHL scene. Is he an elite NHL talent with the Connor McDavids, with the Auston Matthews, with the Nathan McKinnons, what have you? I mean, is he in that same conversation? Because I feel like last year you heard more about it, and maybe it's because he was the rookie sensation. Right. This year, it seems to be a little bit quieter, despite Minnesota arguably being a better team this year. Do you think that conversation has changed? Is he still in that category? It's just not as openly discussed, or what's your take on Kirill the Thrill or Dollar Bill,
whichever you prefer. I wanted to talk about this because I do think it's a really interesting topic because, like you said, Jesse, it's so easy for us to love him here because we've never seen anything like this in Minnesota before. So by our standards, he's the best wild player that has ever played for this team. And then when you look at the bigger picture, you think, okay, well, how does he rank up against other top talent in the league and what you would consider an elite player? We know he has elite skill, but is he considered an elite talent? And I was looking at rookie stats all time from this morning and just looking at where rookies ranked and looking at what Kirill did. And it's tough because Kirill played in a shortened season for his rookie season. So you kind of have to crunch some numbers to actually figure out where he ranks in there. But currently, the best player who's still playing in the rookie standings for points in his rookie season is Alex Ovechkin. Sidney Crosby's right behind him. All those guys averaged over a point a game in their rookie season. Teemu Selanne has the best stats of all time for a rookie season. And then you've also got like Matt Barzal's up there. He also averages over a point a game in his rookie season. The first player that you find who's still playing, who averaged less than a point a game per season and less than what Kirill averaged in his rookie season is Patrick Kane. Now, we all consider Patrick Kane an elite player, right? And he's continued that play over time. So do you put Kirill in that category then? And it is tough because Kirill's only in his sophomore season. At what point do you make the determining statement, this is an elite NHLer? That's an entirely different debate itself. But I do think he deserves to be in the conversation. He's on pace for over 100 points this season. I mean, if he plays like that, yeah,
I know. Yeah.
If he plays like that the rest of his career, I don't know how you couldn't consider him an elite NHLer, right, Jesse?
I mean, and I think he is in that conversation. I know I've seen it from my own NHL editors. They want to put Kirill in the lead no matter what he does, whether it's an assist, whether it's a goal. I mean, I don't think we're trying to say, obviously, that he's not being considered a top talent. Just it's outside of the state of hockey. Do as many people know about him, and obviously opposition does, right? They're shutting him down the best that they can, which goes back to the depth point that we've been making all season. I mean, currently he has 53 points in the league. The top point getter is Leon Draisaitl, Jonathan Huberdeau, Kadri, McDavid, Ovechkin, Gaudreau, Rantanen, Matthews, and then Kaprizov. So I mean, that is impressive in itself. Draisaitl has 64 points, so he's not like lagging behind in that. I mean, in assists, it's the same thing. He's not putting up as many goals maybe as some of the top guys, but he's definitely an elite player. And you still wish, and of course, this is the plight of all Minnesotans, right? Like, why can't they pay attention to us, pay more attention to us? Because even when they have these national broadcast games, you'll hear some shiny mentions, but Patrick Kane's still stealing the show and other guys. And it's like, I think you wish more people were paying just a little bit more attention to Kirill, more fans, more outsiders. Again, I think everybody in the league itself knows that he is a very special player, and you certainly have others that are constantly watching the game that would agree. But I think, just from like a fandom standpoint, I want more people on the outside to be like, Kirill is phenomenal, just like we get, right? Like, I'll absolutely say Connor McDavid is a freak, man. He is a phenom. Like, I will happily say that. I'll even say it about Patrick Kane, right? Like, those guys are elite talent.
Blackhawks are not having a good season, he's still an elite talent, right?
It's still ridiculous.
Auston Matthews, Mitch Marner, these guys you think of. I mean, do you think of Kirill when that? I mean, and again, it's easy for us to say as Minnesotans, but I would love to like poll non-Minnesota Wild fans.
I want Wayne Gretzky to be like, Kirill Kaprizov
is elite.
If
Wayne Gretzky thinks Kirill Kaprizov is elite, it's confirmed. I don't care what anybody else said. If Wayne Gretzky is the only person who thinks Kirill is elite, I don't care. It still counts. Like that's confirmed.
Bow down. Exactly. No, I mean, I think, and you know what, I've been thinking about this too. Maybe the reason that has died off a little bit is because it's not, last year he definitely elevated the team, and not that he's elevated it, but he's already been there, done that, right? So the team's already gotten kind of moved up to his,
now they're just going with
his
the flow.
level. Yeah. Right. Like, I'm wondering if maybe that has something to do with it, or because you have other guys stepping up. Ryan Hartman's kind of more of a conversation, right? Or
Zuccarello's right behind him.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love Matt Zuccarello. I know we had a comment saying like we should talk about Zuki more. He is what he is, though. I mean, everybody's known he's very good. And I think there was a question for a year or two there, maybe. And ever since him and Kirill have hooked up, it's absolutely phenomenal. A dynamic duo. And then shout out to Ryan Hartman up the middle there too, because I don't think anybody saw him playing to the level that he currently is. I don't even think Ryan Hartman saw himself playing to the level that he currently is. So that's our little take. Let us know. What do you think? Do you think the NHL and outside teams and fans are doing enough and paying enough attention to Kirill, or do you think there could be more love for our boy Dollar Bill?